Now strike it again." Tinkers were not paid well. The Bunyan cottage only had 2 rooms, an attic, and an attached work area off to the side. Neighbors frequently visited the shop to chat and to ask John's father to repair their broken tools. "One day you will have your own family to support," his father said, taking John by the shoulder. "You are doing well, but keep working. You still have much to learn." John glanced down. He felt like he was trapped. Why can't I do something different? He wondered to himself. But he knew his father was right. If he was to support a family, he must carry on the family trade. As daylight faded over the hills, the dark night's air sent a chill through the Bunyan household. John, Margaret, his younger brother William, and father gathered around the dinner table in silence. The absence of mother was difficult to bear, and the reality of death was beginning to sink in. Dinner time was especially difficult. Mother used to cheerfully hum while she cooked, sometimes breaking out into song. But now the kitchen was still and quiet. Somehow the joy and the warmth were gone. Although friends had provided the food, it wasn't Mother's. Father had already started eating when he noticed the 3 children sitting motionless, staring at their food. "Are you not eating tonight?" he asked with frustration, glancing around the table. No one spoke. "You should be grateful for the food on your plate. John, why don't you—" "I'm not hungry." With that, John jumped up from the table and ran outside. His bare feet felt the ground still warm from the hot summer sun. Stopping, he looked up into the night sky, trying to hold back his tears. "God, if you're listening, please bring her back." As he stood there, he was mysteriously comforted. Millions of glittering stars filled the sky, and the cool evening breeze gave him a sense of peace. But it didn't stop the tears. He heard some footsteps on the grass behind him. "John?" a soft voice gently called. "Oh, hello, Margaret," he said, taking a deep breath. John loved his sister. They had grown up playing together. When they were younger, they would build dams in the creek and catch crayfish. But now she was closer than a playmate. "Why don't you come back in and eat?" "I can't. It's not like it used to be." "I know, but it's hard on Father, and he needs us." They stood motionless, silently looking up at the twinkling bright stars. Orion and the Pleiades were especially clear. It was quiet, too quiet. "Margaret," John finally began, still gazing into the night sky, "do you think that God really loves us?" "Of course," Margaret answered, rather puzzled by the question. "Don't you?" "I think so. Sometimes, though, I feel like—" "Like what?" "Like everything that we've been taught in the Bible is nothing but a way to keep us out of trouble." "Well, it sure didn't keep you out of trouble growing up." They both laughed. All of a sudden, Margaret's laugh turned into a wheezing cough. "Are you all right?" John asked. "I'm fine. It's only a little cough coming on, John. Now is not the time to be thinking about such things. Mother has just died, and I heard that it is not good to doubt in times like these. Besides, she used to always tell us that God has big plans for our lives. Remember?" It was strange how much Margaret was like their mother, gentle, compassionate, full of wisdom. John was glad she was there. "Perhaps you're right." Just then they heard a call from the house. "John, Margaret, it's time to get ready for bed." "Don't worry about it," she said, looking at John. She smiled. "Race you back." A couple of weeks later, John woke up early one morning. He could see a faint golden sunlight coming through the window and felt a chill in the air. Even in the summer, mornings were cool. He looked over at Margaret sleeping. With so few rooms, all the children had to bunk up together in the one bedroom. John was used to hearing strange noises during the night, but this morning something wasn't right. Looking closer, he could see that Margaret's face was glistening with sweat. "Margaret?" John whispered. He didn't want to wake up William. "Margaret!" He whispered again, a little louder. She did not answer. Springing out of the bed, he ran over to her side. Her forehead burned with fever.